reason we have DemoFest is twofold. When we started doing it, I guess 3 years ago now, we thought it was really about exposing research that's still in the lab to people on the outside so they could recognise or spot potential that we maybe hadn't seen ourselves. But what we've realised as we've done it over the years is it's also a great opportunity for researchers to get together and to see what each other is doing.
SICSA is a really important organisation because what it does is it puts together probably the largest concentration of researchers in advanced computer science in Europe. And it allows us in Scotland to create this critical mass of expertise that allows us to play in the big league with the Americans, with the Japanese and so on.
We're working on ways to keep elderly people out of care homes and in their own homes. In order to do that, we're trying to come up with improved home care systems and home reminder systems to allow a person to stay at home instead of stay at home on their own with less of a dependence on carers. Then they can enjoy a higher standard of life than they would in a care home or if they're constantly being looked after by other people.
Vehicle freight delivery is a very difficult problem. There can be lots of different permutations that a company has to take into account when they're delivering goods out to their customers. I'm looking at using a genetic algorithm, so it involves evolving solutions to the problem and getting better and better solution as the process of evolution goes on.
DemoFest was a good opportunity to display my research and get some feedback from lots of different and interesting people from both industry and from academia, and also a chance to meet other interesting people who are working on lots of new and interesting research projects.
So we are trying to build a team of robots that can play football, but then this is a proxy for a lot of other interesting problems out there. So we want to get robots to interact with people, we want to get robots that can make sense of beliefs, desires, intentions that people have. And so by doing this, we want to show that robots are slowly getting towards the point when you can expect them to act around you in sensible ways.
What DemoFest is about two things. It's about showcasing the best of Scottish research to the world, but it's more than that. It's actually about bringing together industry and universities in Scotland, because our future in Scotland is about exploiting our brain power. And what that means is that universities and industry have to get to understand and know each other.
The project I'm presenting today is a backup solution called TriVault. It's a fast and secure backup solution deployed over the cloud.
What we have to remember at the moment is that the computing science and informatics sector is actually growing very rapidly. This is an area of growth, it's not an area of recession. So it's a growth industry. We want to take advantage of that growth and we want to nurture it into the future, obviously to create jobs, wealth and prosperity for Scotland.
One of the things I'm very excited about looking at DemoFest is seeing trends, in particular emerging news, if you like, in the community. So there's a lot of social challenges that researchers are beginning to get their teeth into. So there's some lovely work going on between Glasgow and Edinburgh. So the trends are there and there's beginning to be new things bubbling up, and it's great to see people working together and talking and sharing experience.